What's going on, guys? I got another update, or I should say I got another video of updates I want the Hive to add. This one, instead of being updates though, it's more like game modes. Well, they're basically all game modes. So these are just some I want the Hive to add, and I think it would be pretty cool if they did. And the first one on my list being Death Run, but with carts. So basically Mario Kart. And I think this one is pretty easy to do because they already have Death Run, which is basically the same thing, but instead of running like a boring person, you basically just ride around in cars. And hopefully I make this perfect. But yeah, Death Run with carts I think would be pretty cool. You could choose between either running or riding around. Anyways, that's my first game mode I want. Even though none of these are in order, like this first one, Death Carts or whatever you want to call it, is not the best one I've got, in my opinion at least. I don't know, the list might just get worse and worse as you keep watching, but keep watching to hear the rest of the games I want. I don't really have anything else to say about Death Carts. So moving on to the second one. This one I actually think is one of the better ones, but it might just be me because of the nostalgia it brings. And I'm of course talking about an Elytra race. If for some reason you don't know what an Elytra race is, it's basically one of the first ever, I would say, multiplayer game modes that was released for Minecraft. Back in the Xbox 360 days, they had Minecraft mini games, which was basically their own server. So you log in, wait for people to join, and then you start mini games. One of them being basically survival games. Back then it was called Hunger Games, but I'm pretty sure it got copyright or something. Oh my gosh. And they had two more. One of them being an Elytra race, which is kind of similar to Death Run again, but this time you fly around the entire game with an Elytra. I don't actually remember what they used for the Elytra because I don't think it was released back then, but I just remember having so much fun in those servers because it was basically the original Hive or hypixel. Actually, hypixel might have been around, but you get what I'm saying. And I think the Hive could actually do this again because they already have Death Run, and if they wanted to, they could also add Death Carts to like a future update. So you could either choose between running, riding around in cars, or flying, which I think would be pretty sick. For the third game mode I want, this one is a little bit more niche, definitely for the more skilled players on the server, but I really want a bow fight type game. With this one, I was actually thinking you could do something similar to CubeCraft, which they don't have only a bow game mode, but they do have different types, I'm pretty sure, like normal bows with normal arrows, but they also have like exploding arrows. So it's basically a bow fight, but the arrows explode upon landing. And I could see the Hive adding other types of arrows to the game. Not sure how many people would play it. Maybe they could do a vote or something. The next one on my list is actually one that's already in the Hive, but with this update, I think it would be so much better. And I'm talking about hide and seek. Currently, hide and seek on the Hive is pretty boring. Yeah, the maps are cool and everything, but I think prop hunt is so much better. Being able to choose any block you want to be and hide anywhere you want, from hay bales to chests to even a torch if you wanted to. And you might be thinking, that would be cool, but people would be so annoying. Well, I actually came up with a way to combat that, and that is actually adding Bedwars wands. Now hear me out. Bedwars now have wands, and if hide and seek does do a prop hunt, which I think they should, you could add, for example, the exploding wand, and as time progresses in the game, you get these wands that the seekers can use to basically... I fell down. Oh shoot. Okay, where was I? So the seekers will get these wands that you can basically point anywhere, and if you shoot the exploding wand, it breaks all blocks around that area. Oh my gosh, no way I missed that. I think this would be a good idea because you could basically be the smallest block hiding in the most annoying spot, but the seekers can basically explode like a, I don't know what would be fair, 5-10 block radius. Next game mode on my list is an absolute original to the Hive. Other servers, not too sure about them. I've heard they stole it from a YouTuber. But I'm talking about Pillars of Fortune, or at least that's what Cubecraft calls it. When I first played Pillars of Fortune, I actually absolutely loved it. I thought it was so fun. But since the Hive likes to add their own twist to games, I think they could do like the Lava is Rising type game, where you still get random blocks, but there's lava, so you have to build up instead of building sideways. In Cubecraft, players did build up, but it was more so building sideways or going down. But I don't know. Maybe they could do a lava is falling or something, so you have to build down. Either one, I think it would be a pretty cool idea. For the second to last game mode, I have Spleef, and this one might sound boring, but I don't know, I like it. It was also another game mode that was in the original Minecraft minigames, so it might just be nostalgia talking. Pretty simple, nothing too crazy. But I do have one more, and that is Fireball. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm actually one of the best Fireball players on Zeka. I don't actually know if that's true, I just really like the game. And if the Hive added Fireball fight, I think it would be pretty sick. I say that with all of these, but it's just what I want. That's pretty much it for this video. I'm gonna win this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below what game modes you want the Hive to add, and I'll see you in my next video.